Hi guys and welcome to Funny or Something. Today we're back to Crusader Kings 3. So it's been some time since we played the last episode, and I also played behind the scenes without filming. So yeah, not much actually happened. We expanded the kingdom. We're the kingdom of Hausaland. We expanded it. Our leader is 61 years old. She has 8 children, a lot of things are going on, she has frozen grief, and because her husband died, sadly, yeah, she had several husbands, and some of them died, yeah, at age 24, very young. Well, doesn't matter. Today, we're going to try and expand our kingdom some more, and get closer to becoming feudal and no longer tribal, because that would actually help us quite a lot. So let's actually start the time. I went ahead and started, I started mystical communion and a feast. So my dear host, I must applaud your mystical exploration of our fate. From the rumors I hear, it sounds like I have a thing or two left to learn myself. I would be happy to share. So we earned 300 learning lifestyle experience, we got the divine guidance, and we go closer to forming a friendship with Amita. Amita is our Magaja and a court physician, so she's a leader of our fate. And we're starting the feast. The guests are gathered in the great hall. Lords and ladies. Well, they're not lords and ladies because we're not feudal, I think. From the near and far reaches of the realm. The moon is bright, and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. So the feast has started, and we married off our daughter, because we still have some children who are not married. Okay, you are married. You are too. You are not married, so let's get somebody for you. She is actually the queen, but we don't need that. High chieftain of air. Yeah, that's within our own realm. But actually, first let's just see what's happening over here. Eating was well underway and drinking a little too far along when Babo, our son and heir, decided it was time for some horse riding. My stables were locked up tight, but with the guidance from Serkina Gadimran, she's our vassal, Babo soon led a group of eager riders inside. With absolutely no control over the animals, there was swearing, laughter, and broken bones as men and women fell from horses, ambling around the hall. Other creatures in the stables did not get away much easier. One goat nearly caved in under the weight of Bagheera, her daughter. Stable can't save those people from themselves, so we got a lively feast. We have more damage for our cavalry, and we are going to gain less stress. We actually have a small amount of stress. But yeah, that was actually interesting. They went ahead and something. Oh, feast ends. My guests are going home. Only good news. This feast has brought us together, and we will be able to look back and chuckle at the escapades of Bavo and his drunken band of merrymakers for years to come. Keep me in your hearts, vassal. So we gained a lot of prestige, and we also gained a lot of opinion of others. So we have quite an amount of prestige. So let's see what we can do. We can grant the title of fabricate a claim, declare 6 wars. We can do a lot. We can call a hunt. Yeah, why not? Why shouldn't we call a hunt? Seems interesting to me. We can ransom somebody. Family members can get married. He's 17, so she he should marry somebody who's good. Maybe Namad Kubela. Uh, we will have an alliance with these guys, or no, these guys over here. I don't know. Maybe her or her. Yeah, who's better with the skills? I think she is, or maybe. Well, she's better at learning. Let's see his skills. He's also good at learning. Well, I don't truly know. This is Upper Bono, and they are actually. How strong are you? They're pretty big. So let's get her. And what does it say? Will be no, we do not want a matrimonial marriage. We want to have our own children. So I guess we can't marry her. So we'll marry her instead. And yeah, he's not going to get anything, but that's not a big problem. And who else can marry? Koidaura. No, it's not going to be a matrimonial marriage. He's 23. Bindu. I don't know. Beata. Oh, maybe. Oh, she's actually pretty great. Yeah. Oh, he has a lisp. Yeah, I remember that. He has a lisp. And he's our son. So, he actually had a wife, and she died. When did she die? Oh, she died like a year ago. Oh, okay. Well, he has a new wife now. She barely accepted. But it doesn't matter. Oh, wait a minute. Is he our heir? No, he's just our son. He's not our heir. So we don't really have to care that much about prestige. If he lost it, it doesn't matter. So we can ransom this random person, which we will because it's a baby. We're not going to do that to babies. We can call for a hunt. You may get opportunities to increase your prestige. Why not? Sound the horn. Adopt feudal ways. We still can't do it because Bori has to become an organized faith. We have to have all tribal innovations, and our development needs to get much higher. So yeah, we're not doing that yet. Found a new empire. We can't do any of these big decisions, so we're going to ignore that for now. We can imprison criminals, for example her. Why are we doing this? Slept with my spouse, so she's an adulterer. And it's a pretty high chance that we will actually. We could do it to this woman too, but she's ill, and yeah, maybe she already has her own punishment, I think. So yeah, she's going to leave some discord, but she's just a fornicator, which means she slept with somebody, which isn't that big of a deal, if I'm going to be honest. But we could imprison her and then release her for money. She's not going to stay there to rot or die. This is our council. I need to see the prisoners we already have. We can't ransom anybody because nobody would accept. But she can be a good knight, I think. So we could release her. I think at some point one of our sons was actually in prison. I don't really remember right now. So we could recruit her, because why not? She can be one of our heroes, champions, sorry. But we don't really have anything. Oh wait, she's a mastermind philosopher. Maybe she can become our physician. Let's see. How much do you have? 19. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess she's just going to stay in jail. What can I do? Is she actually? She's in house arrest, and they were all arrested like a year ago when we went here in Garoa and we took Garoa. So who are they? That's Kingdom of Yorubaland. Okay, and they. Well, we can't attack Yorubaland because we are too weak to do so. So let's actually start time again. And also, okay, they're leaving the jail. She pays us money. She's now in our court. She was in prison. Oh, she fled to the countryside. Well, okay, not a big deal. Um, yeah, she shouldn't have done that, but okay. Just as my vassal Sarkin Gadikisha and I crest a hill, we hear it. The snapping of twigs, the rustle of branches, birds screaming in fright. They are heralds announcing its arrival. A massive heart heading straight for us. Its path ends here with me. So this is a prowess challenge. We can get a hunting trophy, we can get wounded or die. Help Keisha, do something. Keisha helps us, or no harder to handle than a jilted courtier. You gain friend of animals, we get some more prestige, and we will lose some. We're not going to gain stress that easily because we have a good diplomatic skill. This option is unlocked for us, so let's do that. How wonderful! Yeah, before yeah, what I wanted to say is, if you want, you can like this video, share it, write comments down below if you want. If you have any questions, suggestions, anything you want to tell me, you can write it down in the comments. And we return home reinvigorated. Your hunt ends, we earned some more prestige, and the hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the dry lands behind as the servants prepare to hard another game for our journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Wonderful. So that was really nice. Now, we can go on a pilgrimage because we do have quite a lot of money. Or we can actually start and maybe work on our trading posts and other things so that we do earn more money. They cost quite a lot of prestige, more prestige than money, which is like a problem, I have to say. We could build the gathering halls, which are going to give us more control and more prestige. So let's actually get those, and we'll do it. Oh, Nikki already has them, or does it? No? But we can build them anyways. So we spent almost all of our prestige, and I don't think we'll really need it that much, because it is better to improve our country and land for the future. But now we can use that money to go on a pilgrimage. Let's see. Fautamata has been asking me for a toy boat for a long time, and I told her I would get one for her in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. Ever since I made the promise, she has been redoubling the effort of her studies. Fautamata keeps the trade trusting. Oh, we're not going to get any stress at all. Well, she might become. Let's see her skills. Oh, maybe she should become content. Or we don't want her to be fickle, so maybe let's give her content because she gains less stress, has better opinion, and she gets more learning, so I think she should become content. We have so many of these bonuses that lower our stress gain that we literally cannot get stressed anymore. So stress is no longer a problem for us. Let's actually look at learning. How many points do we have right now? We have 500, but we need 1,000. So we're not there yet. We'll soon be able to become a matriarch, which is very great. So in about 3 months, we should be able to become a matriarch. We can go on a pilgrimage now, and you cannot go on it for 15 years. Prepare. Ruling the multicultural kingdom of Hausaland. Blah 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 blah. By concert, suggests that I could significantly privilege my Edo subjects by learning to speak their language alongside my own. Time to hit the books. This is going to work 100%, and even if we fail, we're not going to get any stress. We could hire a tutor, but there's no need for that. And Hausa is clearly the spirit. Let's actually go ahead and learn the language because why not? We can go and visit the site of Daura, temples of Garumele, to Igbo Ukwu, and I think that there's a site here, Igala, Yeah, there it is. It's within our lands, which means it's much safer for us to actually visit Ukwu, and we're going to get the most amount of piety or piety or pity. I always forget how you're supposed to pronounce this. I'm sorry, guys. And oh wait, let's actually pause time. So we have departed, and she's going to go to this wonderful little city, and that's where we have pilgrimage. And they are a different faith, which is a problem. They are a different culture, I guess. Okay, now something happened on the pilgrimage itself. Whatever the person's name is one of the stranger people I have met on this journey. He seems to be a firm believer, but also expands his Granddad Darfur. Oh, I guess he's also boring. That's nice. But he also expounds on the true nature of body and what it all means. At night his tent is lit up by the candles within, and occasionally strange chanting and unusual incense flows from it. I am wholly unprepared when Attica bids me to enter. We can either enter the tent, or we can go and say, no thank you, this all smells of heresy to me. So we can say, this is heresy, or we can go inside the tent and say, what's happening inside? Let's actually go inside the tent and see what's going to happen. I hope it's nothing too bad. Inside tent. Amir al-Umara Adika. I don't know. I am greeted by strong smells and an overwhelmingly hot and heavy air. It is important that we turn our gaze within ourselves. He explains and takes a seat. I want you to close your eyes and focus as I do. Let the spirits flow through you. Reach for the ecstasy of divinity. So we have several choices. We have one that's actually available to us because we have a high learning skill. Yes, I can feel my connection to the spirits. You experience ecstasy? This is so comfortable. I might just fall asleep. You have a pleasant nap. Tell me, how does this have anything to do with boring? You engage the mystic in debate. But let's actually use one of our learning skills to feel that ecstasy right now. So, I was blind before and we actually became a wise woman. I think we already had that trait. Yeah, we were a mystic, so I don't know. After following instructions, I can see it all much more clearly. I can feel it. The spirits, the world, it is all being coursing through my body, through my soul. When I emerge from the tent hours later, I have a new understanding of myself and life. So we got the trait Wise Woman, which is virtuous to us and gives us more learning. And yeah, now we have Wise Woman and Mystic, which is great. So we have more learning. That's a very nice trait. Morobani comes of age. Oh, how nice. With his coming of age, my tuition of Morobani at an end. For the longest time I was hoping that good religion would be enough to teach him the intricacies of life. I was naive. He has only developed a basic understanding of the subject. Oh. Yeah, he's a tough soldier and unyielding defender. So he has some knowledge in warfare, but you know, he's not going to really be able to do much. Okay. I am finally here, body and soul, at the end of my great pilgrimage, and who should meet me there but Amir al-Umara Attica, the seeker of true knowledge of the divine. Look around you, Daurama, he says. Is this glory not as I said it would be? You grow closer to forming a friendship with Amir al-Umara Attica. We gain a lot of piety. You gain the trait pilgrim, because your fame has the esotericism tenet. Okay. Attempt to understand the holy teachers, you absorb the lesson, and we might actually gain the trait miracle worker, which gives us more learning and a lot more piety. Okay. You get the trait pilgrim. Okay. So now we're also a pilgrim. So we're going to get so much more piety, which is going to help us to actually go ahead and reform the body religion. After many long weeks of study, I finally have a solid grasp of the fundamentals of the Edo language. With continued practice, my fluency will improve, but even the basic understanding has improved my relations with Edo subject. Time well spent, and we can adopt the culture. We are not going to adopt it, it's going to stay the same, and we can unlock a new perk of our diplomacy skill, which is going to be Matriarch. If we become a Matriarch, we can get less stress, close family, a woman who is truly dedicated to. Okay, so let's actually become a Matriarch. So let's look at the skills we get. Again, we gain more fertility, stress loss is higher, close family opinion, and house opinion. So we got like real gate opinions with everybody. There is a faction created against us. Let's look at factions. They are on a rise, but they are peasants. So yeah, we have to care. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the Majas and Majas treat me. Okay, Magajas. I have undergone the journey of a holy woman, and the insisting has changed something about me, whether I can say it myself or not. So the pilgrimage has ended, which is wonderful for us, and let's actually look at how much do we need to actually reform the body religion. We need 4,350. So that's like such a huge amount to reform a faith. Each ruler can only create or reform a faith once. So we have to have 3 body holy sites, sorry. We need a lot more piety. The new faith and your old faith cannot have identical tenets and doctrines. So yeah, we have to change something. For example, we can say, I don't know what, clerical gender, uh, either, and then yeah, okay. So we have to change at least one thing to be able to properly reform to reform the religion. So we're going to do that once we get enough piety. And I think we still cannot actually wage war between these two. Yeah, we can't because it will break a truce. Maybe we can wage war against these guys. Okay, he finished the increased control, which is great, and we might even be able to declare war. So we can maybe do forced vassalization, but we need a lot more prestige. Conquer county, it takes piety. Yeah, but we can spend that piety, or we can collect it. But I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that we'll be able to collect enough piety to reform the religion, sadly. Because, yeah, we're 61 years old, we're soon going to die, so. Yeah, maybe we should spend our piety, maybe we should not. You can write it down in the comments if you think that we should actually go ahead and spend our piety, or pity, or piety, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. Because I can literally never get it right. So Nikki is part of our land, so we need to increase our control there as well. It's going to take 9 years. Yeah, so he can start doing that slowly. We have quite a lot of soldiers, which is really great, which means we can actually attack many different nations without worrying about anything. We don't really have any claims, which is, yeah, we have some claims here, but they do take quite a lot of prestige. So yeah, we can't really do much more because, yeah, I spent all the prestige on buildings, which I think are going to pay off in the long run. I hope so. Daughter falls ill. Gain the train consumption. Oh god. Racked with a bloody cough caused by cold humors in the lungs. Shavata suffers from consumption. Oh god. Okay. Well, at least she has children. Yeah, so her legacy will continue on with her children. I hope so. Okay, we don't really have any more. Oh, what happened? Who died? Alliance expired. Why? Geneva Kupala. Wait, what was she the ruler of? Chiefdom of Kusundu. Okay, here. But why did you have an alliance with her again? Who was she? Somebody won the war. Okay, so now Chiefdom of Kaga is bigger. Okay, well, I don't think we really have much else to do right now. So I think I should end the episode here. We haven't done any warfare or fighting in this episode, but we made a couple of changes. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye for now.